going on, you guys? It's AutoFang here, and today we're going to be going over the latest video for the Dodge Demon. Now, if you don't already know, the Hellcat is dead. Basically what Dodge is doing is they're going to be making an even faster car that's going to put out more wheel horsepower, and it's going to be more dedicated to the track. Dodge has released a series of videos that are going over all these features, and we are getting little hints of information little by little, week by week, until we get to the New York Auto Show, where all of the information will be released and we will know everything about the car. So far, Dodge really hasn't given us any horsepower numbers, and that's likely due to the fact that they want to keep this the last piece of information that they're going to give out. But we can see through a series of leaks exactly how much horsepower it's going to be ranging from. And the reason why I say ranging from is because in the beginning we heard that the Dodge Demon is going to be having a race gas button, where it's going to be taking in some type of E85, and in my opinion is what it's going to use, and it's going to be able to push out even more horsepower than it does. Now we can see in the latest video today that I'm going to be playing on screen right now, even though horsepower ratings aren't given out, they are given out subliminally to where we can almost know for certain how much horsepower. For instance, if you look at this clip here, we can see at the top on the clock that the time is actually 7:57, and I pointed it out right here, 7:57. And then this is pointed out throughout all of the video, and even something that I noticed in this video, specifically the mileage on the car is 794. So we're seeing 757, 794, we're seeing all these different horsepower ratings, and we actually see another horsepower rating in a different picture that I'll show up in a second. And as we can see here, we see the tire, which is actually supposed to be 315, but it's actually 815. And this is the reason why I think that what Dodge is going to go ahead and do is they're going to have the race gas button, which is going to push out that 815 horsepower, and then the non-race gas button, if you use just regular fuel in the car, preferably premium, it's going to push out about 757 horsepower. So you'll get the variability, and people won't complain about the car only making about 50 more horsepower. Now, I definitely would have loved if the car had more horsepower, but the fact of the matter is this car is going to be putting out some insane numbers on the drag strip, and I'm going to show you these numbers that Dodge put out in the video today if you actually caught them. So this screenshot was taken actually as part of the video that was released today, and we can see so much more information about the car. And this picture right here is probably the one of the most beneficial pictures that we can see here. We can see the 0 to 60 time is in the 3-second range, 0 to 100 is 6.8 seconds, the quarter mile is in 10.5 seconds, and the trap speed is 129 miles per hour. This is all great news, and we can see that this 0 to 60 time is kind of high. And the reason why I say this is because a stock Hellcat Charger with drag radials is able to hit a 2.9 seconds 0 to 60. This car is supposed to be producing 50 to 100 more horsepower. Theoretically, this thing should be producing a lot better 0 to 60 time than the Hellcat. So for this reason, I think that these times right here that we're seeing, this 10.5 second quarter mile, which is still insane, is definitely coming from the mode where it's not using the race gas or the race fuel or whatever they decide to use. I'm thinking it's going to be E85. But regardless, I think that this picture was taken with that mode or that feature turned off. Okay, and finally, the last new piece of information that we got from today's video was that the Dodge Demon is going to be having this new feature called the race cooldown feature. And what this feature will do is, after you drag the car, race the car, whatever you want to do with this car, do a long burnout, what it'll do is you can actually turn on this feature, and it will automatically turn on the blower and the fans and cool down the car to a specific temperature that you are actually able to set. And this will go ahead and let you run the car a lot longer without causing too much damage to the internals, as this car produces a tremendous amount of horsepower, and with that tremendous amount of horsepower, it produces a tremendous amount of heat. Alright, with that being said, guys, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, as it's going to help me out a lot to be producing a lot more of these videos. I'm going to be pushing out as much car news as possible, and if you guys have any questions about the car, please leave it in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them as soon as possible. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been AutoFang.